Hi guys, it's ASBYT and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, a lot of you guys obviously know what the Amazon Fire Stick is. You have them or have had them or are going to have them. But a lot of people recently have been asking about the H96 Pro stick, which is an Android stick similar to the Fire Stick, but obviously it's more raw Android than, of course, the Fire OS that comes with the stick. Now, it's not ram bang on the mark. It's not... No, it's not been just released. It has been around for a few months. Unbelievably, I've never got around to reviewing it. So I thought what I would do, instead of just doing a normal review, which you've probably already seen, what I thought would be better for you guys is to actually compare the two, the Fire Stick with the H96 Pro stick, and just see roughly what's going to be better for you. I will also obviously add all of the benchmarks and everything with this onto my Top Gear board, so you can see that's generally for Android boxes, but I've included the Fire Stick, so I'll include this stick as well because they're all sort of similar. They're all streaming devices, so you will see exactly where it ranks in terms of price and performance as well. So let's go. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell if you're new and want to be notified every time I post a new video. So welcome back to a brand new video. Like I said, today we're talking about the Amazon Fire Stick versus the H96 Pro Android stick. We're going to talk specs, interface, benchmarks, and of course price. And then I want to hear from you guys, which is best? Are you going to go with this one or are you going to go with this one? Remember the giveaways in December every 2 days, so stay active on the channel with likes and comments, subscribe and hit that little notification bell as well, and we will get straight to this now. So first I'm going to unbox it and then I'm going to obviously plug it in. I'm going to focus more on this than the Amazon Fire Stick because again, a lot of you guys will know what this is already, but I will do the specs and compare the two. So let's unbox this and get straight to it. Right, so here it is, the H96 Pro. It comes in like a yellowy, mustardy box. It does say on the front, as you can see, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage. Now straight away, there's the first comparison. This comes with also 2 GB of RAM, but only 8 GB of storage, so you are getting more storage. Just broke it. Again, very clumsy these days. You are getting more storage with this than, of course, the Amazon Fire Stick. So now let's get this unboxed. So we'll open the top up, and inside we have the stick in a nice little bit of plastic to protect it, obviously. So let's just take that off. If you are interested in getting your hands on one of these, all the information will be left in the video description below. So the Amazon Fire Stick is, of course, smaller, as you can see there. Not by a great deal. It is still incredibly portable, this Android stick, but if you want it for the tiniest possible, then you're going to go with the Fire Stick. So we're going to do it in scores, so that's now 1-1 between these two. 1-0 for the extra storage, 1-1 for the slightly smaller portability. I'll put both of them to one side, and I'm just going to now see what else is in the box. So we've got our plug, which doesn't have a cable, it just has a USB slot, so that's pretty cool. And of course you have your USB here, and you have your micro USB there to actually plug into the stick. So that would of course plug into there like that, and then that USB part there would go into the bottom of the plug, and then that was it. You just have that one specific power cable, and then of course your HDMI here would then obviously plug into the TV. So as well in there, you also have an extension as well. So if you want to extend, if you're not happy with the, you need to extend basically and put that into the back of the TV, you can do. It's now going to be, in my opinion, 2-1 to the H96 Pro stick, because as you can see on here, we have 2 USB ports and we have a micro SD card expansion. So we have expandable storage as well as more storage, and we have the 2 USB slots here. So in terms of all round what comes with it and what you can do with it, I think you've got more on this one than, of course, the Fire Stick. So it's now 2-1 to H96 Pro. And that's pretty much the unboxing. So now I'm going to plug it into the TV, and then I'm going to see exactly how this little bad boy performs, and again compare it, some of the specs, to this one as we're going through the actual interface, etc. Okay, so here we are on the actual homepage, and of course I am using my wireless remote. Like I said, you have to, so no problems now that I've got my wireless remote, but obviously if you don't have one, that's going to be an issue for you. First thing to note about the homepage, it is kind of your stock-ish Android for Android TV boxes. I personally prefer Android TV. I also prefer probably Fire OS as well. So in terms of another mark for interface, layout and usability, I suppose I would go with the Fire Stick. So that's another point for the Fire Stick. However, some people might find that this sort of layout is easier for you to use. So again, that's personal preference. I've given it to the Fire Stick. You might not. So you've got Netflix, YouTube, Google Play, My Files, Music, Settings, Games, Video, Browser, Apps. And then along here, you can add your own. So if you go to the plus, you can then select any app within here that you want to go onto your home page. And then, of course, once you come back out, they are now loaded there. So it's very easy to use, very easy to have all the apps you want on one page. So just talking of apps, let's just go into the app drawer and see exactly what comes with it. So you've got Chrome, Facebook, Gmail, Netflix, YouTube, Twitter, and that is pretty much it. You've also got KDMC, which as far as I'm aware will be a fork of KODI. So if we just click on that, it loads up KODI 17.3 Krypton. So it is slightly dated, but of course when this was developed, KODI 17.3 was out. You would potentially delete it and install the 17.6 version from the Play Store. I still don't know why they actually preload KODI onto these devices, because by the time you bought it, often that's outdated. So you'd have to delete it and reinstall it anyway, or at least go to the Play Store and update it. Also, what I don't like about this is, again, it comes preloaded with add-ons. Some people might like that. I personally think you should have a vanilla version that people can add to what they wish. In terms of using KODI on here, it's very snappy. I'm not having any problems going in and out of the different sections. There's no real lag. I'm going into different add-ons, for example, and it just kind of loads up straight away. So now I'm going to download the Antutu benchmark test so that we can, of course, see exactly where it ranks on our board. Right, so we are actually now running this benchmark test, so I'll leave it running in the background and speed it up as usual so you can see how the actual test works. And I'm hoping for a score in the 30,000s, but we'll wait and see. I'm not too sure. Of course, the Fire Stick came in around 22,000, I believe. I'll flash it up on your screen exactly what the actual score was for that, and we'll see how this one compares. Okay, so we're nearly there, so interesting to see how this stacks up in benchmarks. Remember, benchmarks aren't everything, but it just gives you a rough idea of performance. And we are now just a couple of percent away onto 99, and there it is. Wow, that's actually really impressive. 40,903. I was expecting in the 30,000s, and that is basically the same benchmarks there or thereabouts as the actual H96 box. So it's really, really quite impressive. So 3D is 8,593. UX is 14,295, CPU is 13,376, and RAM is 4,639. So again, really, really quite impressive, and it's going to go onto the board and it's going to go right into that middle region. And remember, this is valued at around £30 UK sterling at this moment in time. So it is actually, as well, cheaper than the Amazon Fire Stick. So just there or thereabout, it's fairly similar in price. The Amazon Fire Stick's not too much more expensive, but it is nevertheless slightly cheaper. So to get a score like that, almost double the Amazon Fire Stick, is really quite impressive. So that's pretty much it, guys. You have seen the difference between the H96 Pro and the Amazon Fire TV Stick. All the links, like I mentioned, for either this or this are left in the video description below. So make sure you go and check it out if you want more information, and of course you want to go and buy one. Which one's going to be best for you? Let me know in the comment section below. You've also seen how it compares to this and other products in my Top Gear-esque board of benchmarks and prices. Again, I'd love to hear how you feel both of these products compare to something perhaps you may have or are looking to get. Also, let me know if there's any other sticks that you would like to see compared to this and this, so that you can get the best stick possible. Yeah, not sure about that sentence, but you know what I mean. That's it pretty much for today. Remember to like and share if you did enjoy this video and found it helpful. Subscribe and hit that little notification bell if you're new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video. I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. It's ASBYT, peace out. Hi guys, it's ASBYT and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, about a month ago, I did a video on my opinions on builds for KODI. I thoroughly advise you to go and watch that video if you haven't already, and then come straight back to this one, because this is a continued episode, continued installment is another word for that. That starts it. I explain why I would personally do my own. I also go through a lot of the early steps so that you can make that happen, and it's very, very simple to do, and I think you might benefit from it. So like I said, go and check that out and then come straight back to here, because we are going to continue on in the world of making our very own best ever KODI build. Let's go.